I'm back.
Did you miss me?
Just a little reference for all my Sherlock lovers out there.
Ho, ho, ho!
Hello, welcome back. Welcome to Vlogmas 2025. This is not how I thought I'd start out Vlogmas. I thought I was gonna be on the ball, not recording this the night before, but here we are. I thought to start off Vlogmas this year, it could be a fun little thing to just go over the year, review how it went, talk about the ups, the downs, the peaks, the valleys, the roller coaster of 2025. That was my life this year. I have a list here of things that have happened in every month, and we're gonna talk about them. Some of them are really cool, really exciting, really fun. Some of them are kind of sad, just real life things that happen. Also, I should mention that I don't really know what Vlogmas is gonna look like this year. It's certainly not gonna be daily. I'm hoping weekly, but we'll see if we can even get there. Right now, what's important is that I'm making this video. Success. Okay, let's get to it, shall we? January, our daughter turned 5. Crazy. I can't believe that I have a 5-year-old and now she's almost 6. Like, where does the time go? No idea. 5 just feels like a really big deal of a birthday. And now our son is gonna be turning 5 in the new year. Also in January, we went on Brody's birthday trip, even though his birthday is in May. He doesn't get a lot of time off, so January was the only time we could do this trip. And it was great because Hawaii is amazing to visit in January. We went snorkeling with manta rays at night, which was like an epic bucket list experience that I only wish I could go back in time and relive again. We did some amazing hikes. Honestly, a trip of a lifetime. February, our son turned 4. Adorable. Love him. So excited for his 5th birthday. I went to Jasper on a cool collaboration trip with some friends. It was a nice little girls trip, very bougie compared to the trips that I'm used to. And then right when I got home, I got my gallbladder removed, which I made a video about. If you haven't watched that, just like a little update. I feel amazing. I'm so glad that I had that surgery. Wow. The healing was pretty rough, not gonna lie, for the first like week especially, and then the second week was like meh. But now my stomach feels great. I don't really have tummy problems anymore, so get your gallbladder removed if you need it. March, I went to Jonas Con, which I also made a video about, and that is a highlight of my life. In April, I saw my first moose in Algonquin Provincial Park. It looked like a teenage moose. I don't know if there's a term for that, but it was cute. May, Brody turned 30 and I threw a surprise party for him. The weather on his surprise party was insane. It was like beautiful. We set up outside. It was great. And then all of a sudden a massive thunderstorm came like 15 minutes before Brody showed up. And we had to rush everything inside. Good for the memes. And then I went to sleep, woke up, went to the airport, and went to Vancouver Island, which is also a beautiful destination. I have to bring my kids there one day. It was perfect. We saw a lot of whales and orcas. In June, I went to Flower Pot Island with my best friend Laura. It was really special because she had never been there before and I hadn't been there since I got engaged there. Okay, are you ready for July? I went on a Quebec trip with my husband to Mont Tremblant for work. It was such a good getaway. I love that trip. And then a couple weeks after that, I went on a solo road trip to Northern Ontario. It was like 14 hours north of where I live. I went by myself and it was really scary at first, very intimidating, and now it's like one of my favorite memories ever, and I just feel so proud of myself. I had a lot of like little challenges along the way. I was also doing it for work, and I was able to meet one of my now best friends and like mentors, I'm gonna say, which is really cool. In August, I got to go to Newfoundland, which another banger trip. Freaking loved it. It had everything and I will be back. Mark my words. That brings us to September. Whirlwind. I went scuba diving for the first time in September. It was really scary, I'm not gonna lie. There was one moment where I thought I was gonna die. However, would I do it again? Yes. Even though it was, again, really terrifying when you're just like under the water and you're like, wow, I am committed to this. Our kids started school in September. Now, I had been homeschooling them. I was a stay-at-home mom while doing content creation, and now I'm just doing content creation with children in school. My kids are loving it. I am very excited about their school. I love their teachers, and that is a very happy update from me. And then in September, I saw Falling in Reverse, which is a band that I have loved since I was very young. I actually don't really know what age because Ronnie Radke was also in the band Escape the Fate, and I loved him in that band first. Anyways, it was really cool to see Ronnie Radke in the flesh because I had never done that before, and that is honestly one of my favorite concerts to this day. The set list was incredible. I've never had a set list that was like so on fire before. Killed it. Very happy I did that, even though it was like on a school night. That was great. That brings us to October, and we're gonna be on like a more of a serious note here. October is my birth month. My birthday is on October 2nd, and my last like 3 birthdays have been amazing. Like, I've been on trips with my friends. I feel like I'm always doing something really special on my birthday, and then this year was so opposite to my last couple birthdays. Without really getting into everything here, maybe I'll be more ready to talk about it later. This birthday, I spent the morning, I dropped off my kids at school, and then I went straight to the doctor's, and I had a confirmation that I was having a miscarriage. Not exactly a great way to spend any day, let alone a birthday. And of course after that, just like healing physically and emotionally, just a whole lot going on within like the end of September, beginning of October. Back on the more positive things, I got to go visit where Camp Rock was filmed in Ontario. I did a lot of local trips to see fall foliage, which I was really excited about because I feel like last year I didn't see as much fall foliage. And then for Halloween this year, our family dressed up. Everyone was Pikachu, which was a blast. And the weather was really good for trick-or-treating this year. I feel like in the last couple years it's been really like rainy, and this year was beautiful. November, that is this current month right now. Today is November 30th. We kicked off November with my mom's 60th birthday party, which was really fun. Got all the grandkids together in one room. This month I've really gotten back into Animal Crossing. I haven't really played it much since last winter. I feel like I play a lot of video games during winter, and there's a new update coming out in January, which I'm like really excited about, so that just kind of got me excited to start playing again. I saw the Jonas Brothers in Buffalo this month, which I purchased the tickets in March, if you remember me saying that earlier. Amazing. Not as good as JonasCon, just because like JonasCon was a lot more like personal for us, and we saw them perform in like 3 different locations, and it was just what my dreams are made of. And you can watch that video if you love the Jonas Brothers like me. Really cool announcement. I am working with Explore Canada for the next 12 months, and that was announced this month. And that is a point form what my life has been like in the last 11 months. Now, I wanted to do a couple random like facts about the year overall. Spitfire edition. I have read over 100 books this year. Most of those have been audio, not gonna lie. This is my highest paid year as a content creator, which is very exciting, and I'm very thankful for that. I have done so much therapy this year, especially in the second half, and I'm proud of myself for that because it's been a lot. And I started EMDR therapy, which I have never done before. My phone says that I did a really good job with my steps this year. I take more steps on average this year than I have in any other past year that I've had an iPhone, which is great because that is my goal every new year. I took 5 big trips this year, which is a lot of travel in one year, especially from a girl who went from like never traveling ever to traveling now 5 times in a year. That's really cool. Money saved. I saved a lot more money this year than I have in past years, which felt really rewarding. I've been sleeping really good lately. Oh, I started a medication, I want to say in like June. It's really helped my hormones balance themselves out again. That has felt really good as well because my hormones were completely out of whack ever since I stopped breastfeeding my son a couple years ago. Now, I did have a miscarriage in October, so my hormones did fluctuate again, and I was feeling off for a while, but this week I'm actually starting to feel like better again in my body. And I got an iPhone 17, like the newest one, whatever, which is really exciting. And I got a new camera this year. Love getting new tech, very exciting. Oh, also I got my hair done in September, and it went way darker than I was planning to. However, I don't really mind it because I don't really see my roots. Like, I haven't touched it in like since September, I don't know. And I don't know where my roots are. So I guess this is like my natural color now. I don't know. All right, that was my 2025 in review. I have a lot of cool stuff already planned for 2026. I have a lot of work lined up, which is really great, and I'm very thankful for it. I'm very excited for the holidays. I do tend to like take breaks from social media more in the winter, which is also really refreshing, just like creatively. A goal for 2026 is keeping up with my steps and being more on YouTube. I love YouTube. I want to be more on YouTube. I hope you enjoyed this. I know it was like a little bit of a roller coaster, but that's just life. And I'm really excited to see what's in store for Vlogmas and for 2026. Thanks so much for watching. I will see you in the next one. Bye.